excited about and some mega opportunities. Let's go here because this is the beginning of a very important story in this show. Obviously, we're going to talk 2024 Mint State 70, rated perfect, most popular collected coin in the world, silver coin for sure, obviously the American Silver Eagle. We've got to talk pricing, Mike.
Have to talk pricing on this. We have to talk pricing about this coin, because here's what the situation is. We have a big meeting before the show. What are we putting in the show? What do we have available? And so on and so forth. So what we had is this coin. Now look, I could have this next week and the week after and the week after that. It's American Silver Eagle. I'm always going to try to have it on the show. What I won't have it in is $84.95.
Why?
That's the problem. As a matter of fact, if I was to literally give you the next batch that we have just put into HSN for the next show that we do, we're already at either, and we haven't quite decided, either $89.95 or $94.95, because that reflects the incredible increase in the price of silver. Silver has gone up so dramatically. It is at a 10-year high right now. It is at a 10-year high right now. Premiums have started to move. I'll talk about premiums here in a minute. But understand, even though it started to move, even though it's at a 10-year high, you have not missed the boat. Now, that is just silver in general, which is the backdrop of what this coin is about. People always ask me, what's the best way to own silver? And I always say, physical silver. Sure. Silver you can put your hands on, obviously, to me. I'm a coin dealer, right? And so that's what you have in a coin collector. So, silver, something you can put your hands on. And in terms of physical silver, the American Silver Eagle is the #1 way to buy this.
Right.
And the reason for that is it has the numismatic value on top of the silver value. So as opposed to a bar or some of the other stuff, particularly foreign silver, and so on and so forth, you've got this right here. So this is actually a coin. They've made it since 1986. Now in coin collecting, as in any collecting, whether it be Roger Dodger or whether it be the Barbie coins that we sold and still have on hsn.com, I think we have Barbie and the Rockers just came out. And so whatever it is, it doesn't matter what you collect. The single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth, period. And this coin is certified perfect, and that matters significantly. It matters incredibly. Let me give you some examples. I mean, the easy example is the first year of issue, 1986. I could say I have a 1986, as a matter of fact, coming up. I have a 1986 2024, it's $199.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a nice Mint State 68, Mint State 69. Okay, so that's for the 1986. But in Mint State 70, that 1986 coin is a $5,000 coin. Big difference. It's a $5,000 coin. The difference is certification. The difference is grade. The difference is perfection. In coin collecting, we grade on a 70-point scale, not a 100-point scale. So 70 is perfect. So now that's the difference with this. It's not just an ounce of silver. It's not just a sold-out American 2024 Silver Eagle. It's certified absolutely, positively perfect. And that certification costs money. And it costs a lot of money to have literally an expert look at this and guarantee it for weight, content, and purity and condition in perpetuity, ultrasonically seal it in that. That in and of itself is a $30 to $50 value on a per coin basis. And then that allows you to sell, buy, sell, and trade this coin, what we call sight unseen. Another collector doesn't have to see this. Right. They can say this is ANACS Mint State 70. They know what it's going to be. Right. Okay, and so that's what you have. So you have the silver, you have the perfection, you have the American Silver Eagle, and you have literally 3 weeks ago pricing. Right. That's the big key.
I mean, Back to the Future, we're offering today what the price was 3 weeks ago, and that's unheard of. Why? How can that be? It's because that was when it was locked in. That's when Mike did the deal, and also then Mike did the deal with HSN. So that's why we have seen, and I've been with Mike for the past 2, 3, 4 weeks on this journey, we have seen an interest in silver, the likes of which I have never seen before. Right. Ever.
Yeah, it is started to, and silver had kind of languished a little bit. Gold, everybody, gold, 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 gold. It was absolutely positively crazy. I mean, you see some of these things, I think, like that big warehouse store is selling $250 million worth of gold bars every week.
Wow.
So it's gold, 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 gold. But understand, silver is in many ways more important than gold. The most used commodity on Earth is oil.
Yes.
The second most used commodity on Earth is silver. All those big, beautiful televisions you were just selling, they all have silver in them.
Right.
Okay, because silver is the best metallic conductor of electricity.
Right.
And so they put them in circuits and particularly solar panels. There's about 1.5 ounces of silver in every solar panel.
Wow.
The problem with that is once it's used in a TV or solar panels or your phone or whatever it is, that silver's lost forever.
Right.
So experts estimate that the National Geologic Survey says that there's about as much silver that you can put your hands on in the world as gold. There's a little more silver, but not much. That does not explain the 80-to-1 price ratio.
Doesn't make sense.
When traditionally that price ratio is 30-to-1 for 1,000 years, for 2,000 years. 30 ounces of silver for an ounce of gold. And that has changed. And that has changed relatively recently. So right now it's like 80-to-1, 90-to-1. So you haven't missed the boat. Gold has gone crazy. Silver has started to go up, but all it has to do is get to its all-time high.
Yeah.
And you're talking about, this isn't much more than melt value. If it gets back to 30-to-1 to gold, you're talking about $80, $90 an ounce silver just to get to that same ratio with where gold is today. Now have an American Silver Eagle. Now have the premium to that. Now add in the fact that it's perfect. Now add in the fact that it's certified. And like I said, this is 2-3 weeks ago pricing because that's when I bought the coins. That's when we gave them to HSN, and that's why they're in the system. So here's the key. The quantity left on this is the critical number. Once that goes out, the price absolutely, positively, 100% goes up because premiums are starting to go up. You hear me talk about premiums a lot. When we go to our next item, I'll talk about it in a little bit more in depth. So premiums have started to move, silver has started to move, but this is your chance to lock in at 2 or 3 weeks ago pricing.
It's not that you won't see it back, you will, but that price will be higher. So this is the last opportunity, the last chance as we stand here on June 2nd, 2024, last opportunity at these prices of $84.95. Part 2 to this story is what you're about to see. And this is the opportunity to save even more. Mike, the most popular of all is right beside us. The